and I noticed in the Netherlands that there is a lot of attention for why were those women going to IS. And yeah, I think it's weird. We have to hear the stories of survivors also at the talk shows.
I absolutely agree with you.
And that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is also a very, very good thing, and yeah, it was mentioned at the table as well that this was finally recognized by the Dutch government. So I think that's really a great effort, and very well that you.
It's a small. It's just a small thing. There has to be
a lot more. Yeah, and I was hoping that for the last 15 minutes that we have, we could move towards that as well, because I think it is the way that in the Convention of the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide by the UN, it is written that once a genocide gets recognized as a genocide, it is the people who do that and the countries who do that, they also make themselves, how do you say that? They say that they will try their utmost best and they will carry the consequences of that, which also means they will prosecute the ones that were responsible for this. But this, I think, lies a little bit difficult in the Netherlands at this moment, because at this point, a lot of, and I want to say, so there's 305 people that we know of from the Dutch nationality that went there and committed those crimes.
Yeah.
And at this point, I think, well, a lot of them have died, but not all of them. But they're, at this moment, they're not being prosecuted.
No, because we want an international tribunal. When we had the Second World War, we also had.
We had it in Rwanda.
Yes. So
we had it in Rwanda.
I think everybody wants to prosecute them there. That went to Iraq and Syria, and it's difficult. We have allies and we have, we work together, but there isn't a tribunal yet. And here in the Netherlands, our prosecutors already have names, and they are brought to court, and the lawyers of the perpetrators or the suspects say, the suspects want to be here in the Netherlands.
Of course, because yeah.
Yes, and that's.
I can understand their.
That's a difficulty, because we want them to get prosecuted and get justice done. But we also see the height of the punishment. It's not that high in the Netherlands, and that feels also very it feels injustice.
Of course, please.
I know it's a problem because the Iraqi didn't sign the Roma Statute, which means you cannot take any perpetrators from Iraq to Den Haag, for example, for the international court. This is actually a problem which needs to more pressure on Iraq. In Iraq, they executed by court, by law, many of the IS fighters, which we were very surprised. Because it is more important to know who were behind the IS, who were behind the perpetrators, who supported them, and just have a symbolic court and then executed them. So there's some information they want to hide, international they want to hide. So in my opinion, we need to do more pressure to have an international court in Den Haag, but at the same time to pressure to have national courts for IS, special national courts like in Mosul, in Baghdad and Doha, with international lawyers with experience to do like in Africa and other countries. This maybe kind of mixture will be very helpful.
But also in Syria, a law camp, which is populated. The estimation like 70,000 people are living there. They are brought there after IS was destroyed, theoretically, or like on the ground. And Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi killed a couple of months later. But what actually the Brits, it's not against you, but like the Western countries, like they must be tried there because they have committed crimes there. I understand it, but at the same time, the feet on the ground, soldiers who fought against ISIS, the Kurds, the YPG, SDF, Kurdish-led SDF, were left alone against Turkey when Turkey